Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today I have had some issues with my internet. That's why we were not able to upload or try to respond to the comment section. But I believe soon we are going to be back fully and we can be able to continue with our work as usual. Now, I have seen William Samoei Ruto and he is back to advance his lies. This time round, he is back here to lie to the poor, sick Kenyans. And the latest lie is about NHIF. Remember how they played with the NHIF, moving from one organization to another. And as of late, he's saying that those who can manage to pay 500, they will pay. And those who cannot be able to do that, there's also another way of paying 300 shillings for NHIF. This is going to be the lowest amount you can pay. But above all, the lie is about going to the hospital and being treated for free without paying anything. That is according to William Ruto. So he's saying there will be free treatment in hospital. Of course, Ruto is trying to talk about what Uhuru started. The Uhuru Kenyatta's idea of free healthcare. There was a pilot program to this where he launched in Machakos. There was one in Kisumu, and there's another one he did somewhere in one of the counties in Central Region. That is Uhuru Kenyatta's agenda. It is his idea. He was looking for a way to make healthcare affordable, and where possible, you don't pay. But now Ruto is here. The question is, how do you trust what he's saying after observing the current behavior in his government and the kind of adjustment he is doing as of late? How do you trust him? Can Ruto make healthcare free? Or can he even make it affordable? Because affordable is when everyone or majority can manage to pay. Listen to him shortly. Then from here we're going to continue with this discussion.
Number 2, kuanzia Januari tunapunguza NHIF ile munalipa 500, wale wa chini wanakuja shilingi 300 vile niliwaambia. Na wale ambao hamuna uwezo ya kulipa hata hiyo 300, serikali ya Kenya itawalipia, kwa sababu tutapima hali ya kila mwananchi. Na kila mmoja wetu kama taifa tutaenda hospitali, kila mmoja wetu atatibiwa na utaenda nyumbani bila ya kuulizwa pesa yoyote, kwa sababu tunataka kuhakikisha ya kwamba Kenya ni nchi ya usawa.
Now we are continuing this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, Amasa, thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I just want to ask a simple question here. How can William Ruto make his promises into reality that you don't pay for treatment in hospital when you are telling Form 4 leavers to pay 1,000 shillings to acquire an ID? These are just poor youth. They are just students. So how possible is this? When you are asking students to pay 1,000 to get an ID and 2,000 to get a photocopy of the same in case you lost your first ID. From 100 when you have lost it to 2,000. And from 0 when you don't have and you are asking for the first time, you pay 1,000. If you want us to trust him or to take him serious, Because even there's nothing like trusting Ruto. How do you trust him? There is nothing you can trust about him. Nothing you can trust about his promises. But if you want us to take him serious, he should stop, first of all, the narrative of putting a heavy charges on ID card. No one should pay for ID. ID should be free. But you cannot come in one hand, you are telling youth who do not have a job to give you 1,000 to give them what is rightfully belonging to them. An identity card. So if you are asking youth who do not have money to pay that amount, because tukiuliza nani wenye hawana vitambulisho, najua wamama na wazee wako na vitambulisho. Lakini wenye hawana vitambulisho ni wale wanafunzi wametoka form 4, wanaenda college. Hao ndio wana apply. Hata mimi nilichukua after school, unachukua. Then ukisonga mbele, you need that one. So, whom is Ruto targeting? It is the youth. Jobless. In fact, let me put it right. It is the jobless youth. So, urudi kwa mzazi tena, akutafutia pesa ya kwenda kuchukua kitambulisho, kwa sababu serikali ya Ruto inasema kwamba ndio pale kitambulisho unahitaji kulipa. How can you make it a reality that healthcare is free when unataka kutoa pesa kwa vitu zingine kama hizi? Now charges on the certificate, birth certificate iko hapa. Hata wafu Ruto hajawaacha nje, anawacharge them. So when I look on what the revised prices of government services has been issued by the Ministry of Interior, then I listen to the latest statement from William Ruto. I take it as the latest lies. Ruto can lie without blinking an eye. And he did this somewhere in church. That is why he was advancing this narrative. So for those who are clapping for William Ruto, I want to take it this way. Maybe you were paid something, because the only way Ruto can have crowd or he can have a backup is through handouts. Maybe those are the people who got some handouts from Ruto. That's why they're clapping. Few paid individuals. But it is one of the worst things to clap when Ruto is lying to you live, publicly. It is one of the worst things to clap for Ruto, because clapping means you are telling him, continue, you are doing well, keep it up. This must stop. And let him understand that we no longer have interest in listening to his promises. What we want is to see him walking the talk. We are tired of too much talking. We need to see him walking the talk. We want results. There is time for everything. And Ruto has to understand this. There was time to give promises. And even in politics, indeed there is time to give promises. He did so when he had that time. And that is when you are campaigning. It is time you give promises on what you are planning to do for the people. So the season was there. But let him understand that the time of promises have elapsed. Now it is not time for promises. Even when God created the world, God created time. Alianza na time. So Ruto should know that the time for promises ended during the campaign time. Kulikuwa na miaka miwili ya kupeana promises. And he had that chance. Why is Ruto bringing promise to us when he is collecting our resources? Why is Ruto bringing promises to us when he is overseeing the resources collected through KRA? Is it the time to give promise, or it is time to sit down and plan, delivery, then deliver? He must know this. Mambo ya muda ya kufanya mchezo iliisha. Saizi, there is no one who is interested in promises because he has the power, he has our money, and he has the intelligence. It is just time to work. Promises cannot be allowed to be working. You cannot work. Mambo ya kazi sio ya promises. Iya weka kando. And this was a fat lie. In fact, they are making it very hard and so much expensive to acquire health services. And Ruto is lying to the poor. This is one of the worst things you can do. So Kenyans should treat William Samoei Ruto's statement as a mere statement. You don't need to take it serious because this is a lie, and he knows how to do it better. He should not advance these lies, and we should not clap for William Samoei Ruto.